Alright, let's nerd out for a minute, bend to grow style. And if you don't know who Bend to Grow is, look him up. I'm sorry, or you're welcome, either one. So he went through a phase a few years ago about just all kinds of crazy board setup. And it got me thinking a couple years back. So back in the day, I used to ride real low trucks, skinny boards, just like everybody else pretty much. And kind of what I had ended up on was an 8, but it was almost egg-shaped. So it was an 8 through the center, but it was a, this isn't it, I'm just using this for an example. But it kind of tapered down to a 775 at the bolts. And then the nose and tail were really tapered. It's actually the board I've been using for my carpet board setup. And I really liked it, so I've been playing with all kinds of stuff lately. But I just came out today, did some kick flips onto some different setups, and I noticed something a little interesting. So this here, this is what I've been skating lately, and it's a mini logo 8. So 8-inch, 14-inch wheelbase with venture lows and about 51 millimeter wheels. And I really like it, but I just came out earlier, just grabbed an old board off the wall to see some things. And so this is an 8125 shop deck. So my local shop gets their decks pressed by Generator. And I like the shape, it's nice. This one isn't too bad, a little long wheelbase for me. I got the Crux highs on here. This is a 14 and a quarter wheelbase. Crux kind of pushes the wheelbase in a little bit. So this 14 and a quarter kind of feels closer to a 14, I guess. So if I hold this up next to my venture lows on the 14, it's probably pretty close. So my venture lows on the 14-inch wheelbase deck are actually has a bigger wheelbase than the 14 and a quarter wheelbase with Crux on it. So that's interesting. So when I came out earlier, I brought my normal setup, which is the 8 on venture lows. I brought this 775 that I got just to play around with, see if my old school setup was still good. So this is a 775 on old school Crux lows with the 763 axles. These bushings are shot, the wheels are hard, this thing just feels like crap. But did a few kick flips on this, did a few kick flips on my normal setup, and then did a few kick flips on the 8125 shop deck with 14 and a quarter and Crux, which these are actually Crux highs, I think. They're like 55 millimeters, just standard height, new Crux. And what I found was I actually do my best kick flips on the 14 and a quarter wheelbase with the Crux. So let me show you an example real quick. So first on the 775 with old Crux lows. So that was pretty bad. My timing's going to be off on all these, but let's see. So this is my 8-inch wide, 14-inch wheelbase on venture lows. So not bad, but pretty bad considering that's my normal setup. Let me do the 775 again. I don't think I was in the camera view. Crux highs on the 14 and a quarter wheelbase. So I feel like the 14 and a quarter with the Crux feels the best for kick flips for me. Let me know what you think, how it looked on camera. For fun, I also have my, this is an 8 and a quarter deck. Yeah, 8 and a quarter. 8 and a quarter of the bolts. So this deck's actually 32 inches long, the 14 and a quarter inch wheelbase, but it has thunders on it. So they're a little lower than the Crux, but So the overall wheelbase is a good bit longer on the Thunders with the 14 1/4 wheelbase. The pop angle's about the same though for some reason. Must be with the tail length or something like that on these different setups. This is an ATM click. Let's do a kickflip on it real quick and see. I don't know if it's because I'm used to Crux or what, but it's 14 1/4 wheelbase on Crux gives me the best kickflips. Let's try a tray flip on it too. Kickflips feel good. I don't like the feel of those Crux. I think Ventures are the best feeling trucks I've tried so far. I might have to try some Venture Highs actually and see what happens. My tray flips just suck on everything. Alright, so 360 flips feel the best on the 775. So, general consensus is 360 flips, just the most small compact board you can get. Kick flips, I don't know. I think the smaller wheelbase kind of works for me on kick flips. But let's see if we can land a 360 flip on the 775. Huh? This is so easy. I might actually use this to learn tray flips and then transfer it to whatever setup I end up riding. I'm gonna have to start skating before I eat a big dinner. But I seem to like low trucks and short wheelbases, so maybe I should try some slappy lows. What do y'all think? You ever tried those against Ventures? What are your thoughts?